Tonight on Turner Classic Movies, we're staying up late for late Alfred Hitchcock. Next, Sean Connery is baffled by Marnie. Then check out Janet Leigh checking in before she checks out in Psycho. And Hitch tries his hand at espionage thrillers with Topaz. TCM will hit you with its best shot tonight.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. We're in an Alfred Hitchcock frame of mind this evening. All of our Hitchcock thrillers tonight released in the 60s. And our next one is from 1964 and is called Marnie, a movie that critics didn't like very much when it initially came out, but it's a movie that's gained more and more fans as the years have gone by. It stars Tippi Hedren, who was memorably introduced to the world of Hitchcock in the film we just showed, The Birds. Well, in Marnie, she plays the title role, a thief and compulsive liar named Marnie who moves from job to job, changing identities and embezzling money as she goes. But then she meets a man, played by Sean Connery, and he's soon wise to her scam, and before long, Sean, along with the rest of us, are probing the darkest corners of Marnie's mind. Now, Hitchcock admitted he'd always been fascinated by obsessive and abnormal behavior, which is why many of his movies dealt with those themes. Hitchcock was also famous, of course, for having cool, detached, blonde ice princesses in his films. But it is in this movie that he takes a deep look into what makes these women so icy. When it was first announced that Hitchcock would make this film, it was front page news all over the world. And that's because it was simultaneously announced that Grace Kelly, who is now Princess Grace of Monaco, would play the lead, returning to films for the first time since her marriage to Prince Rainier of Monaco 8 years earlier. Grace was all for it, so was her husband. But the residents of Monaco, where the prince and princess ruled, they had a fit. Their reigning princess making a movie? Never. Well, the uproar was so strong, Grace bowed out of the film, and Tippi Hedren got the part instead. So here's Tippi with Sean Connery and Diane Baker in Marnie.
This video brought to you by StockAgogo.com, Stock Photos.